Sports to the bone family, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another video. A blessed Monday to you guys. Hope you have recovered from that defeat yesterday to India. It was a very tough one to take, my viewers and subscribers, but as they say, the game must go on. And we are going to be zooming in on our vice captain, Shea Hope. He had a very good knock yesterday, 115. Another century under his belt, and he spoke to the media after the game. So we're going to take a look at a few of the things that he had to say, to basically get an insight of what he's thinking. We also see where New Zealand, they have named their squad to face us. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, we know we are going to be taking on New Zealand, and earlier yesterday, actually, they announced that squad. So we're going to zoom in into all of that. But before we go any further, I must encourage you guys, remember to subscribe. I don't stop my videos halfway through and reminding you to like and share and subscribe, peeps. So I'm telling you at the beginning of the video, before we go into the information, subscribe to the channel, man. You understand? All right, so as you guys would have known by now, West Indies, we lost the second ODI game to India. And under tough circumstances, very hard, very difficult one to take, because as I would have indicated in the last video, we were in charge of the game for a good amount of it, you understand? And it's the same thing that Shea Hope was saying in his interview, talking about Shea Hope. So he did his interview, and he was speaking about how is it that he stays out there so long, and how is it that he is coping with the role that they give to him to basically anchor the team and to try and bat all 50 overs. And according to him, it just has to do with his desire to bat as long as possible and to do what he can for the team. It's all about the team. It's all about taking one for the team and making sure that whatever job or whatever role is given to him, he plays it to the best of his ability. He spoke about being hungry and being determined to stay out there. And we're happy that it paid off yesterday. Didn't pay off in a sense that we were able to get across the line, but it helped us to get small goals. And I guess if we gradually or if we consistently get these small goals out of the way, things like batting out 50 overs and scoring over 300, then we can say that we're on our way. You understand? He, as you would imagine, Shea Hope was saying that they were very disappointed to not have been able to basically carry it across the line. And India is definitely a strong team, he was saying, and playing against good teams bring the best out of him, because the interviewer had brought to his attention that he usually does well against India, whether we are overseas or see we are here now, and he did pretty well in that game. Man was saying that it's no secret. India is a very good team with some good players, and when it comes on to him, when going up against the very best in the world, it tends to pull the best out of him. So yeah, good to see that Shea got some runs under his belt. According to him, it's just all about trying to embrace the challenge and trying to play the best to his ability, because at the end of the day, if he performs well and the team wins, then that is a plus. When he performs well and the team doesn't win, it's basically a bittersweet moment, he was basically saying. He spoke about the team as a whole. The key is to continue to develop, to continue to learn, and to make sure that they are moving in the right direction. Even though we lost the game, the interviewer asked him a couple of positives that he would have taken from the game. And, as most persons probably would agree, we showed some amount of fight. And that is the first thing that Shea Hope mentioned, that the team on a whole showed some fight. You understand? We competed well. And, we just need to continue and try and win the key moments. That is something that he mentioned. Playing well is good, but you want to make sure that when you put everything together, we are coming out on top in the key moments of the games, because that is where it all comes down to. That is where it all boils down to. The key moments of the game. when it all counts. So, good to hear the vice captain speaking out on a few things that we need to take care of. You understand? He was also asked what it is that he, basically allowed us to bat to bat out 50 overs and score over 300 runs in consecutive games. Man was saying that the pitch is unpredictable because they can bat out 50 overs this time, score 300 and then get out for 100 playing on another pitch in the Caribbean. So the pitches are basically unpredictable, and it's just that he's basically happy to see that we were able to play on a pitch that was good for batting, over 600 runs score. I think it was before the game. Samuel Badri, the commentator, actually did a little pre-game show, a pitch report, and he was saying the pitch looks as if it's going to be good for batting. We would have seen that the pitch went on to provide over 600 runs on the day. So he also spoke about getting a century, the feeling of getting a century and the century not contributing to a win. It is basically not the same feeling. It is obviously good to try to get a century, yes, but getting a century and the team not winning is definitely not the same feeling. Bittersweet feeling. So why, I don't know, my viewers and subscribers. We definitely need to try and see if we can get the final ODI over the line Wednesday. So those are a couple of things that Shehope spoke about in his interview. And as per usual, if you want to see the interview in its entirety, you can check out the West Indies cricket website on Facebook to hear exactly what the vice captain, the rest of what the vice captain had to say. I just pulled a couple of things out of it. So yeah, that is what the big man Shea had to say. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to be talking about before I come off, my viewers and subscribers, or before I end this video, is the fact that New Zealand, they have actually named their squad for the T20 and ODI, T20 and ODI squad. As we know, we are going to be taking them on, and we see where Kane Williamson, he has returned to the ODI team. He has returned. So let me just go through quickly and give you the squad. Pretty good squad, my viewers and subscribers. Some talented players in there, some senior players, some experienced players, and a couple of youngsters coming through that would have gotten some games under their belt. So let me just go through real quick. So they say Kane Williamson has returned, so he's there. Finn Allen is there also. Trent Bolt, yes, my viewers and subscribers, the left arm quick is there. We have Bracewell is there. Devon Conway is there. We have Lucky Ferguson also. We have Martin Guptill. We have Matt Henry. We have Darry Mitchell. We have Jimmy Nation, the all-rounder, usually finds good form against West Indies. Is there. We have Glenn Phillips. We have Mitchell Santner. We have Ish Saudi. We have Tim Southey. So those are the 15 players, I think, around about 15 players that were actually named, and they are going to be taking us on, my viewers and subscribers. So it's going to be pretty interesting. As we know, I think we have New Zealand after India. So they went ahead and named their squad. So we know what we need to prepare for. So the West Indies selectors and the coach, they are going to be looking and saying, all right, these are the players that they decided to work with. So we know how to start planning from now, basically start looking back at tape, looking at what they need to do, how to dismiss certain batsmen, how to bat certain bowlers. All of these players are playing around the world these days, so they basically are familiar with all the players. But yeah, that is the big news, my viewers and subscribers. At the end there, New Zealand, they have gone ahead and they have named their squad to tour or to take on West Indies. So yeah, that is it for this one. It was a little bit of breaking news when I was recording this video. So you definitely know that as we go along, I will elaborate more on that New Zealand squad. Big up on yourself, my peeps. I'm out.